Good morning. It is what time? 7:27 a.m. on Tuesday, December 1st, 2020. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So it turns out that the stuff that I thought that I was going to need to go into the office to do this week probably can't be done this week. So probably I'm going to be working from home more often than not this week after all. But that's how it goes. We try to do what we can. Um, and so, you know, I guess I don't have anything else more to say about that. I'm not sure why I brought it up. Other than to just, like, it's part of my morning routine is, like, do I have to finish getting ready to go down and get dressed in, like, outside clothes and, and drive to work? I don't if I'm not working from home, or if I am working from home, I don't have to do those things. Rocket's a good boy. He's looking at me flailing here as though I don't know how to talk. I mean, it's not like I've done hundreds of these or anything. Is it hot in here? One thing that I've been thinking about a little bit lately is that for a while there, it felt like there was so much election news that I was able to like fool myself into thinking that I really might miss something if I wasn't just constantly alert for new headlines, right? Like I have to keep paying attention all day, every day. Now, the truth, of course, is that very little of that actually did, like, require my attention, right? I was interested in, so I was following it, but it's not like there was actually enough change on an hourly basis that I would really miss something if I checked out for a while. But, I got in that habit, and all through that period, I was like, oh, I can't wait for this to not be like this anymore. And I think that's still true. But what I have found is that it did kind of form some mental routines. And so now that it is calming down a little bit more by comparison, my brain still kind of expects it. And so I keep kind of catching myself like refreshing Twitter. Like I keep expecting there to be some other thing that's going to happen. And not sure that's healthy. So I've been trying to keep an eye on that and try to cut off that sort of drama seeking behavior. In particular, I had a couple of nights where I was just doom scrolling on Twitter for like hours in bed. And like that's no good. That's no good. Don't do that, people. If you're doing that, yeah, figure out something else because that's not good for anybody. So like what I've tried to do is first of all, I was like really behind on, reading anything in print, and so I kind of tried to switch to instead of Twitter, I would read a chapter or two from a book, which kind of still allows my body to have that routine of looking at my iPad in bed as I prepare to go to sleep, but something instead that's less likely to continue to agitate me. So I've been working on that. Gosh, I was joking about it being too hot in here before, but it actually kind of is. Yeah. It's a little humid right now. It was very rainy yesterday. But it is something we all deal with. God, this is just everything feels banal today. And I think that's maybe it's connected to this whole feeling like I'm talking about, right? It's like on the one hand, you don't want the drama and the stress, But when you kind of acclimatize to it and then it goes away, it's not like you want it back, but nonetheless, you do miss it. And you have to be careful, I think, lest you just look around for something else to replace it that's going to be just as unhealthy, right? So, careful about that, people. Might I suggest you check out our So Many Levels D&D campaign? We have a new episode coming tonight, so you can watch us live on Twitch. And in the meantime, I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.